Islam Moore's peace to everybody that's here watching. This episode will be live with Sheik D. Clement L. Speaking about the dyes that are hidden in our food, toxic chemicals, toxic dyes. We're gonna go in on this topic. Before we do though, I just want to make sure that I rise and give the highest of praise to the Most High, our Father God Allah, and extending high honors to our Prophet Noble Drew Ali. Also, honors to the forerunner, Brother Marcus Mosiah Garvey, and honors to all Moorish leadership, past and present, including, but not limited to, our first appointed Supreme Grand Sheikh, Brother Emily Ill, and our current Supreme Grand Sheikh, Brother Kenu Umar Bey of the Unity Temples, and also extending honors to all Moorish American Muslims out there, especially members of the Moorish Science Temple of America, and extending honors to all the light bringers out there. Also hoping that you will share and like this video to help to spread the message and get this information out there. And we're about to go ahead and get started now, Moors. Peace.
I am not a Negro, black, colored, African American. I'm a Moorish American. Peace.
Yeah. Hey, 5 on the right, 2 on the left, man. You know what time it is. Yo. We just Moors in America, soared through the shores and endured criminal acts of war on our character. 7 years after the 4th score, no reward. Shout out to the most courageous, they was jumping over barriers. Where does that compare to you? We come from a place where you scared to visit our area. We come from a place where it's scary for good Samaritans. Heavy luggage we carrying, babies having babies. It's crazy being American. Praise the one and only Allah, there's no comparison. La ilaha illa Allah, body and buried gin. Laughing at you clowns like ha-ha, dodging the Nephilim. Conquer lower self with the high, follow your regimen. Way before they came we were gods and now we specimen. Tried to take the light from our eyes, thank God for Edison. Then they put the wool on our eyes, it's so embarrassing. Now we travel frequently, we should invest in Sheraton. All of us got gold on our bodies whenever we stepping in. Screaming Ramadan Mubarak, training the flesh again. Wishing we could move as a unit just like the Mexicans. Dodging all the foods with estrogen, synthetic medicines. All sin isn't devilish. Sometimes the decisions that you make come for a better gift. Sometimes when you sin is to relate to all your brethren. Heavenly gates all in our face, we the champions. We live in the sky, we see the angels on the chariots. Waiting on the $20 bill, face a Harriet. I bet you I'ma carry it. I'm in love with music to the point I wanna marry it. But my love for people is greater, so I write messages. Largest spending power, but we still sit at a deficit. Living amongst prejudice, even at our residence. Moors in America, flourishing, excellent. Let's buy up some neighborhoods and groom our own president. Yeah. And I come to you today with all intentions of spreading love, truth, peace, freedom, and justice.
Unlock the Keys, a powerful guide to Moorish identity, divine law, and self-mastery. Praised by sheiks and scholars alike, and Moors across the nation are calling it a must-read. Grab your signed copy now at morrisonamerica.com for just $23. Or get the paperback on Amazon, also $23. Prefer digital? The Kindle version is only $3.99.
want to say peace to everybody here. Make sure you hit like and subscribe if you're not subscribed already, and share this video. Share this video. So yeah, we're speaking live with Sheik D. Clement L. And as we speak with this brother, he's been on here several times. This is a podcast specifically, Sheik Conversations. We do this every week, every Wednesday at 7 p.m. So if you didn't know, now you know. Make sure you subscribe to that podcast, like it, subscribe to it. You can go to the Moors in America channel and just go over there and subscribe. So, what we're going to be doing today, we're speaking about the dyes that are in the food. And as we do this, I just wanted to remind everyone that if you are unfamiliar with the Sheik, always go to the video description. We have more information in there about the brother, as well as his links, as well as a link to his newest book. All right, so there is a link on there to his newest book, and you can get that from the video description. So make sure that you go there, check that info out, and get a copy of that brother's book. And you can always just go to the Moors in America YouTube page. All right, just go to the YouTube page right there, and then where it says podcast over here at the top, click on that, and there's the podcast. We have a couple other ones too, but this one in particular right there. So make sure that you save that playlist, share it, and check out the other episodes on here as well, okay? And just sharing that with you more. And as I said, we're going to be going in depth on this topic today. We're going to go ahead and get things started off now. Islam Sheik Clement L, please let us know how you're doing, brother, and what we're going to be talking about today. Let us know what's going on.
Islam, first and foremost, I'm risen, giving all praise to Allah, highest honors to his prophet, Noble Drew Ali, highest honors to the forerunner to the prophet, Marcus Mosiah Garvey, highest honors to all of the divinely led and divinely sent prophets, highest honors to our Supreme Grand Sheik, King Umar Bey, highest honors to his staff and officials up in Mecca, highest honors to our our Grand Sheik here in Ohio, Douglas L. Highest honors to all of our staff and officials, highest honors to all of our members, highest honors to all the members nationwide, worldwide. Man, I'm well. I'm well. Praise Allah. Last week we were talking about health, and the subject, the quote from Pythagoras came up, and I instantly had an idea for this week, and it was this, because I was, when I studied food for myself, I didn't really think about, they say you are what you eat. And like, I never really thought about that. Like, I never took that serious. I was one of the craziest meters. And when I reflect on it, that energy was very, very real. Like, the way I acted and the way I defended my actions was very carnal. And, I was the guy that went to burger night, I went to wing night, I went to pizza night. Like, I knew when all the specials were at all of my
Yeah.
favorite restaurants.
Word. Yeah. That's the American way, bro. Nowadays that's the American way.
And man, and then like the restaurants that I was going to, The food they were offering was just craziness. You know, these crazy burgers, crazy like, like bar burgers are way different than like fast food burgers. Like, you know,
Oh yeah, yeah. It's gonna have like honey glazed sauce on it and all this extra
oh,
stuff.
they're going crazy. The
They crunch
weights.
Doritos on top of it, and
You,
yeah,
you can you
it's
can tell
wild.
them, I want my burger medium, I want my burger well, you can order it very specific. So, there's that element. You have people going places ordering beef medium, medium well. And it's like, you know what I mean? It gets a little bit strange. There's people advocating for this now, the carnivore's diet. Like, and
Oh
it's
yeah,
like there's something for everybody, right? That's what we really learn. Um, but one at the same time that there's something for everybody, there are certain things that aren't for anybody. Like they aren't healthy or safe for human consumption at all. And then that's actually what we're focusing on today.
yeah,
The things that aren't uh safe or healthy for anyone. Food dyes, we know, when you look at the photo here, you see first thing is the red pops. We know color psychology, cell psychology, and all
yeah.
of the things, how powerful red is when it's being related and correlated to food or candy, food or a beverage.
Uh-huh.
That attraction, is like what is the initial spark, right? Like why McDonald's uses red or why Burger King. Most restaurants use red. Like when you go to a business, the idea is to for the consumer, the idea is for them to consume, spend and consume, and then, for the business to collect and provide what the consumer is consuming. So, that relationship is like red is used to entice and to like, you know, actually it makes us hungry. Like red actually makes us hungry. Like
Yeah, like mind control. Yeah, because it's speaking directly to the base chakra. It's like, come on,
right.
hit me
Islam.
right here. Yeah,
Islam. So, it's not ironic that like artificial red though is like what we're saying well we're not saying it. I'm not saying it. There have been studies, that are proven, people can look. I do have some links and some sources and things that, I can add in the chat. But like, when when you're looking at like red dyes and the effects that they have on people, humans, mainly children, and you start getting into brain development and developmental issues, we start getting into hyperactivity and uh different say uh situations. We'll call them situations because what we learned is that you can cut the dyes and the sooner the better, but like you can cut dyes and start to reverse the effects
uh-huh.
of the dyes.
Yeah.
So yeah, there's that. You want to add anything, Grand Street?
No, no, I'm just listening, brother. So I mean, the only dyes I know about, like the food coloring, is the red, like red 40 or whatever, yellow. think 5 and blue something. Can you
Is
explain? What those are really about? Like, what's that? What's up with that?
Islam. So you have we'll say red. There's red number 3, red number 40, yellow number 5, yellow number 6, blue number 1, blue number 2, green number 3. I was when speaking about the dyes, whenever we start researching them, the one of the first things that comes up is how they're banned in Europe and a lot of the rest of the world. They're already banned. Um, what they have figured out, like what I always say, like they figured it out, but like there's a different coding system. Like they're coded differently. So like if we looked up like E129, like E129 is red 40. Or like if we looked up like E110, that is what they call sunset yellow. So, you know, I'm thinking that the E is like the Europe coding system. But here we have those that I read off. And we can see from the image here, red, yellow, blue. Now, the idea, and like we would say, like what else is up with the dyes? There's the hyperactivity and the different uh developmental, neurological, or neurodevelopmental.
Well, hold up. Before we get into like the effects that they have,
Islam.
what's the practical use? Like, what's the reason or the excuse is given for putting this stuff in the food?
Oh man, I mean, enticement, sales, profit. That's
Give it
really
the color, the desired color to attract people to it.
the colors attract people. And the some could say that, without getting into the effects, that there's an addictive aspect to the red. So there's that.
Okay, so they're telling us they're using it to make the colors appealing for people.
Islam.
All right.
And companies would admit that openly,
Yeah.
that's why they do it.
All right. All right. And then like let's go ahead and go into some of the actual effects that they have on humans.
Oh, it's all like, from early childhood, neurodevelopmental issues to like, behavioral issues all throughout childhood. So, I'm thinking about like what we've been seeing from a lot of children over the last few decades, in public schools. And then, without going too far left, like adding the fluorescent blue lights on top of that, in the environment. So you got the blue lights, and then you got blue dyes, and then you got red dyes, and you know what I mean? Like it's just a whole lot of like artificial sensory overloads. Like, there's a lot of sensory things, like uh different different things happening that our senses are receiving. We're sensing, right? But it's all artificial though. So like, the situation with the blue dye, I would be thinking like blue, this is like they're saying methane or methylene blue is something that people want to take. But when you artificial, blue dye, and then like researching where blue dyes and purple dyes come, where they come from, like how they're extracted, which I will leave up to the people to research the origin of blue dyes and uh, purple dyes. Um, but yeah, like thinking about the effects of blue lights, fluorescent lights, the situation with the screens, why some screens are turning yellow now, like over time, just like the whole situation with the colors.
Okay. Okay.
So go ahead.
So there's the effect that the actual colors have on us, and then like what about like the actual dyes? Like are they made out of chemicals? Like what are they made out of?
Well, yeah, like they would be chemicals, like just like pure artificial. Some dyes. I was saying like they, I don't know like how graphic you want me to.
Hey, we could just go ahead and get into it. Like I mean,
Right. I mean, like,
if they gonna block it, I'm not really
what I
worried
mean?
about
Some things are coming from bugs. Like there's bugs,
it. Yeah,
that are making up dyes and flavors.
yeah.
That is like really crazy. Sometimes plants, sometimes it's plants. Um, sometimes, yeah, I would say like those are like the two main ones. Like, and then it's like saying that it's synthetic is like, you know,
It's like it wasn't normally this color, so we're putting this in there to alter it.
right.
Yeah, yeah. But it's made out of stuff, and these chemicals or these concoctions have a negative effect on humans for the most part. I mean,
So,
you were
so,
talking about
some
the children.
right. Sometimes they're like petroleum byproducts, like some seed oils. And there's like a big seed oil situation that people are getting aware to right now.
Okay, and yeah, I mean, I've heard some horrible stuff about these dyes, especially like red. I think red 40. Just like the effects that they have on men or something. I mean, it's a lot of stuff out there. You know, I just I don't know how much of it's true. All I know is that there's enough out there to where it's insane to imagine it. Like the people haven't put any pressure here in America on the government to do something about it.
Oh well, actually, so the dyes are being banned. They're being transitioned out. But what's happening is that like they have time, right? So it's like, ban red 40 and then all of, take all the Skittles off the shelf. You know what I mean? That would have been like I couldn't I wouldn't even I can't even imagine. Like I think like the grocery stores would be like pretty empty. Like if like the food dye ban went into place, and like it was just like, okay, like just get the stuff off the shelf because it's unsafe. The shelves would be pretty bare pretty fast. And so like 2027 and 2027 they're saying for food, and 2028 they're saying for drugs, which I didn't even know. Like, but then you think about it, like, oh, something like cherry cough syrup would have red 40 or red number 3. uh Grape is purple, so it would probably have red number 3 or 40 and blue number 2 to make it purple. And then, the grape flavor is crazy.
That's what's up.
Um, so it is getting banned, and they are active with it. The Robert F. Kennedy, the health guy for this administration that the United States has right now, he's been pretty, vocal about, a lot of these things. So it is being in the being in the it is in the process of being banned. It's going to take a couple years.
Yeah, yeah, and that's. I mean, just um, before we close things out, can we speak a little bit more about some of the other like side effects or some of the alleged issues that the dyes that are allowed to be in the food cause? You spoke about what it like, potentially could be doing in children. Like, what about
Islam,
humans in general? In general, yeah,
Islam, yeah, that would that's really the emphasis as far as the dyes are concerned. Um, there's the I guess you got like the dyes, and then the dyes being petroleum based, man-made, synthetic. And then, when you say that, then you start to say, okay, if these petroleum based synthetic dyes
yeah,
have these effects on children, then what other petroleum based synthetic ingredients are in our foods?
yeah,
So the conversation starts to expand from dyes to synthetic ingredients. And then we just keep looking at those those uh those situations, like the neurological things that I was mentioning. We look at those get compounded over time because now children are getting older and turning into adults, and their diets aren't they're not they're changing, but they're not the ingredients in the diets aren't changing because they're all petroleum based synthetic ingredients.
yeah. So what?
So over the course of a person's life, we're looking at over the course of a person's life, we're looking at somebody that we're saying, according to Pythagoras, is not the best uh not the best judgment, right?
Yeah,
And then when you add in on uh behavioral issues or neurological developmental issues, you know when I'm thinking about like public school. When I was in public school, how disruptive classrooms were, or like how rowdy the cafeteria was.
yeah,
Like, man, you know what I mean? Like, the cafeteria got pretty rowdy, and I drank Wawa fruit punch every day.
yeah. Bro, we used to drink this stuff called jungle juice, man.
Islam,
You ever seen
Islam.
that before?
I cannot say that I have seen the
Oh my
jungle
god,
juice.
it was only in the hood. It'd be
Islam.
in like little cartons, and they would have like all the tropical flavors. Jungle juice. It would be bright blue, bright
Yep.
red. Just like, oh my god,
Islam.
we were drinking that jungle juice, man.
Islam. Oh, Islam. The barrels, and
Oh
the
yeah,
huggies, the
yeah. We
hugs.
always drinking the barrels, man.
The quarter waters. We call them in New York quarter waters.
Yeah, yeah,
Islam. But exactly. And now what we just did just now, we
yeah,
just put it in a location. we just got real specific with where these products are found,
Yeah,
and like that changes the entire perspective, the entire narrative again.
yeah,
Okay, everybody drinks, Kool-Aid, or everybody eats Fruit Loops, but I think it's a little bit different when you go to certain places and that is all that's available, or that's all that can be, afforded, or consumed based on, you know circumstances.
yeah, yeah. So it's aimed at a certain demographic. I would say, what? How serious do you think? Would you say it is that people should cut these dyes? And just talking about the dyes, how serious do you think it is that people should cut all the dyes out of their diet right now?
Islam, I think is imperative. I say that because all the dyes come with other ingredients. Like Red 40, and all, blue 2, and the dyes are coming with high fructose corn syrup.
Yeah,
They're coming with salt. They're coming with other sugars
yeah.
and
That's
carbs.
all Jungle Juice was. It was pure pure red 40, red 40 and high fructose corn syrup, man.
And it's like
There
they're hand
was
in
no,
hand.
no H2O up in there.
It's like 1% juice.
Yeah, for real. And like, man, this is sad.
Yeah,
This is not funny. This is horrible, man. It's horrible, but it's true, man. Like, how
Islam.
can you be drinking juice that says it's 1% juice, 1 or 2%? No,
Islam, and you'd be surprised. Ketchup, barbecue sauce,
yeah,
things with like, if someone says like it's strawberry or cherries, the flavors. So like the dyes come with the sugars, and the sugars are there to enhance the artificial flavors, which is a whole other, like, we could do a whole other live on on the flavors.
yeah,
It's crazy, and that's what I'm saying. Like how this petroleum based thing, it really starts to expand into every aspect of what people are calling food. Like all the ingredients are different types of synthetic.
insane, man. This is insane, and we're not even talking about how racist it was to have jungle juice, and it's only available. It's only available in the Asiatic communities, like the hood. You can only get it in the hood. Like, if you're in like a mixed school or something where you have children from different neighborhoods and suburbs and stuff like that, they're like, "What? Jungle juice? Nobody's heard of this." I mean, we're drinking straight poison for years. It was grown ups walking around drinking jungle juice, man. I mean, just like for years, this was a staple. Just like the Amy WC5309 said, only black folk drink juice. Water. We all know somebody that doesn't like water, and they're grown and they say this. I don't like water. I don't like the way it tastes. You don't like water. Oh man, it's insane. So yeah, they put dyes in the food, and it's horrible for you. And maybe when you're going through getting groceries from the store, you need to at least read the package. Look and see how much stuff is on there that you can't even pronounce.
Man,
Is it like reading? Is it like listening to a mad scientist? He's
it's
like in the laboratory. We have glycerin in here. Like what are the ingredients? Do you know what they are? If it doesn't make sense, you shouldn't even be touching it, right? So yeah, man. I mean, it's insane, but yeah, you have to be responsible. And if you're not responsible, you will pay the price. And it's severe. There's no one looking out for you, saying no, we can't give this poison to the people. There's nobody looking out for you. Yeah. So if in closing, was there anything that you would like to say? And for anyone that thinks I'm making light of this, I mean, it's sad how crazy this situation is. This is actually insane. Um, Not laughing because it's hilarious. Really, at the point of where like I'm almost insane from all of this. This situation it's crazy. It's insane, and it gets an insane reaction. That's where the laughter is coming from. So, brother, if there's anything you would like to share about the topic before we close out, please feel free to speak. I yield the floor to you.
Islam. Not Islam. They say sometimes we laugh to stop ourselves from crying, or to prevent ourselves from crying. If we don't laugh, maybe we would cry. And this conversation is near and dear to me. Uh, I'm very passionate about it, to the point that I dedicated my life to it. Like, uh, you know, I'm really trying to show people that you can absolutely turn everything around 180 degrees, and just be a new version of yourself whenever you want, whenever you decide, whenever you decide, whenever the will is aligned. I would encourage people to read labels again. There is a woman by the name of Dr. Rebecca Bevins. She has a TED Talk on the effects of artificial food dyes. I've shared it a few times with a few people that I know, but sharing this conversation now, I would suggest people to check out her TED Talk on the effects of artificial food dyes. She has a first-hand account and experience with this conversation and with this subject. Um, and like I said last week, and I'll say it anytime, don't be afraid to read the label. Take your time. And when people are trying to rush you in the supermarket, just let them walk around you, and, just be peace, read the labels, and learn what works and what doesn't work, and stay vigilant. But with that, I yield. Peace and gratitude.
All right, brother. All I want to say is just gratitude to you for coming on, building, sharing with me, sharing with us, sharing with the family. Just want to remind everybody to like this video and share it. And if you haven't done so already, go to the Morris in America page, save the podcast, save the playlist. I've been showing you how to do that the whole time. Just go there, save it, share it, help spread the word. And also go to the video description to get more information from Sheik Clement L, and also to get that brother's book. And on that note, brother, appreciate you. Peace and love.
Likewise, peace and love.
All right, Islam.
Don't let your history start at slavery. Join with Moorish Science Temple, a lawfully chartered Islamic organization, and proclaim your nationality while helping us uplift fallen humanity. Founded by American prophet Noble Drew Ali and consistently promoted plans for the betterment of humankind. We are located in Columbus, Ohio. Visit our website www.moorishamericans.com and follow us on social media. We hold live meetings on Zoom every Friday and Sunday at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give us a call at 614-407-4394 if you would like to join or send donations to help us uplift fallen humanity.
Highest quality handmade fezzes. Crafted fez with the finest wool, complete with tassel and leather sweatband. Wear the national headdress of Moorish Americans with pride and respect. 3XL size fez is a comfortable fit for brothers with dreadlocks. Shipping worldwide. Go to moorishfez.com to order.
CareMore is a non-profit organization focused on providing goods and services to families and individuals in our underfunded communities in Central Ohio. We have created an online presence to reach members of our Central Ohio communities, as well as local events and meetings to give away supplies and donations throughout the city all year long. Visit our website to learn more and to send a donation.
Every day, billions of searches are conducted online, therefore it is critical that your company stands out to the small percentage of clients who are essential to your business. Our team of local digital marketing consultants and SEO experts is eager to help your company achieve its goals through a consultative approach, top Google rankings, and collaboration with industry experts. Here at Adept Marketing Solutions, we stand for integrity, dedication, ingenuity, and results. We know how to navigate the ever-changing digital landscape and what brands must do to succeed. Visit our website to see what we can do to help you reach your goals. Fez Caps blends Moorish style with modern streetwear hats. The cutting-edge design features Moorish symbols with a silk tassel on the dome of the cap. More than just a fashion statement, Fez Caps represents something powerful and ancient within you. Go to fezcaps.com to order your Fez Cap now.
Unlock the Keys, a powerful guide to Moorish identity, divine law, and self-mastery. Praised by sheiks and scholars alike, and Moors across the nation are calling it a must-read. Grab your signed copy now at morrisonamerica.com for just $23. Or get the paperback on Amazon, also $23. Prefer digital? The Kindle version is only $3.99.